brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell.
Start the clock.
It's going.
Okay. You can shit on camera.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm gonna just shit on my couch. Today I'm gonna shit down. Well, I guess I gotta. Speaking of that,
the one thing I forgot to talk about with the St. George stuff was the videos of me farting in beautiful places. So
the thing is, I'm pretty sure the same as me, everyone expects good old fart videos.
oh yeah, and I just completely forgot to bring them up. So those are going to be in here.
You forgot.
I forgot. And
That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. Thank you for trying.
those I can't even remember what I did in the beginning of that, but like
Oh, real quick. Hey guys, welcome back to Two Brains One Cell.
wait a second. Are we recording a podcast right
Wait,
now?
podcast episode 112.
Are
Shout out
we?
Alexis.
Are we on Two Brains One Cell right now?
Obviously, because we didn't even do a fucking intro.
What is this?
What
Where
is
are
it? I think I'm in psychosis.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is this Two Brains One Cell?
No, you've been in a coma for 3 years. Your family misses you. They're going to be taking the life support off in 3 weeks. You need to have some sign of life.
You go, no, this is Two Bears, One Cave, and you just turn into Burt Crusher.
Drinking a gallon of Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck, I mean, I got it right here.
There it is.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to see if... That's great. I wanted to see if he was on Cameo, and I was going to see if he would...
Jerk off.
Like, if it would let us, like, give him information to talk about. I for sure would have been like... Can you... So I was going to see... Because Bert seems like a guy that could be in on an inside joke, right?
Right.
I just feel like it would have been so funny to do a cameo and then have him be like... talking about Two Brains, One Cell instead of Two Bears, One Cave. And just do something stupid with that. But then I forgot about that for about a month. And then I went in my notes and I was clearing stuff out and I was like, oh, that would have been a fun joke. Yeah, that would have been fun. Flush down the toilet.
Yep.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed those farts. That's it for this week.
That's honestly all we had planned.
I
is
just
Carson's
wanted
butthole.
to show you guys my good farts for my trip, which, if we're being honest, I had like almost like spoonfuls. Like we had carrots and hummus, okay? And I was using the carrot to put an ungodly amount of hummus into my mouth.
The carrot was just basically a utensil.
Exactly. Like it was just a way to get the hummus to my face.
See, the thing is, I don't like hummus. I can't do that.
I love the taste of it.
And here's the thing, I've tried so many different kinds.
I told my mom I wasn't going to like it, but while we were out there, I tried this like jalapeno honey one. And I was like, I don't like sweet and spicy very much. And I actually didn't taste any sweet.
Oh.
It was just hummus and jalapeno, and I was like,
fire.
I was trying to play it off like, it's all right. It's not too bad. And she'd turn around and be like, oh.
I raise you this. Hot honey.
Hot honey?
Like spicy
I don't
honey.
like sweet and spicy.
My mom got it for me as a joke, and it was genuinely the best honey I had ever tasted.
I'm always willing to try it.
Yeah,
always.
I think you would like it more than you think, but it wouldn't be something you go out of your way for.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is for me.
But I forgot that hummus absolutely wrecks my system.
Carson, anything wrecks your system.
Not as recent. My stomach has been
guess-
like
Yeah,
ironclad.
I'm one to fucking talk, huh?
My stomach's been killing it lately.
My stomach's been killing me.
And so when I went balls to the wall with that hummus, and then I just my
Someone
mom
turns
was
around, you just got your balls on the wall upside down eating
Yeah.
hummus.
I was like, whoa,
This shit's great.
this hummus is yummy. No, my mom was like complaining. It wasn't even that long after we had eaten. She was like, "Oh man, that hummus is like wrecking my stomach," and I was like, knock on wood, but so far I think I'm doing. I think my body's handling the hummus, because in the past it's made me gassy, and it has something to do with the way that they prepare the garbanzo beans to put into the hummus and whatnot.
They load in extra fart juice.
Yeah, they put in that gassy fart juice in
They're
there.
like, this one just for Carson.
And then it took way too long for it to finally kick in. And then I got them like stomach cramps where like I can't stand up straight, or else my stomach is literally gonna rip in half or something.
Yeah, just that like one line up.
And I gotta stay like
yeah, 'cause
this.
if you don't, it kind of feels like a string like that somehow connects your dick and stomach is gonna snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just this long.
Uh-huh.
And if I stretch it, it's literally gonna snap and
It's
I'm gonna
gonna
fall
snap.
apart.
Yeah, and my dick is just gonna fall off.
And I was like, oh no, my dick. So I obviously wasn't gonna stand up.
Obviously.
And
Come
so
on, dick off.
I doing this
Oh
weird
my.
hunch as I slink into the bathroom, and then I sit down. And the funniest part is
While this story's happening, my stomach's going like there's some gas bubbles popping in there.
the layout of this place is like the kitchen's here, and then straight back there is a bathroom, and then if you go left or right, there's a bedroom on this side and a bedroom on this side, and that's the main bedroom on the left side right
That's
there.
the main bedroom.
And that has its own bathroom off in the distance. And so that means that I am shitting in between both of these rooms and the kitchen all at once. And so I went in there, and
what a horrible house design.
horrible, yeah. And so I go in there, and the fan's on, and it's like 11 o'clock. We're supposed to get up early to go hiking the next morning, and so I sit down, and I'm like, okay, everybody knows you can sometimes like control how loud you're letting a fart out.
I've gotten decent at it, but there's those few times where you think you've got it.
Yeah,
And then it's the loudest fucking thing
Yes.
in the world.
Yeah, I should have specified in this moment. I thought that I was there.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting there, and I was letting it just do that, like a balloon letting air out
It's like-
before you pinch it.
you know you've had bad farts when you have to spread your own ass cheeks to
Wait.
not let it reverberate.
When I am letting the air out so that the real stuff can start coming, right?
Dude, I could take off like a fucking hot air balloon with the amount of
If
gas.
anyone, like, you know how they're like, light a match, if I would have done that,
Methane check?
I would have died.
Yeah.
And I honestly think the people that were above us also could have died.
Yeah.
And
Probably
so,
leaked into their apartment.
Yeah. Well, I was like, where does this fan go? it's like a vent on their floor. All my hot, gassy ass, like fucking air is
Gassy ass.
gassy ass air is just coming up through the vent and into their bathroom. And so I'm letting that hot air come out, and then all of a sudden it just goes.
Motherfucker cult started.
But it sounded like if you were to put that underwater.
Underwater cold start.
Like, no, I shouldn't say underwater. Like in, like a more viscous liquid, like mud. If you were to do a cold start in mud, yeah, where it's a lot more like bubbly, And then I was like, yeah, there's no way they're asleep right now, and so I was just like, fuck it, and I just fucking nuked that toilet, and it was all just air, nothing else came out. And so then I was like, well, you got a courtesy wipe, obviously.
Obviously.
So a couple courtesy wipes, and I was like, really?
That's it?
Okay. So then I stood up, went and laid in the bed, just starting to drift off a little bit,
And then just
and all of a sudden some string just got tightened.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
someone got in there and went,
I was like, I just spent 10 minutes in there. I have to do this again.
Day to day, buddy.
And so
Day to day.
I laid there and I was like, I'm just going to let this shit build up. And then I'm going to literally shit my intestines out when I go in there. And so I did it again and let her rip. And then finally I was like, if I'm tired enough, I can go to bed right now. And then I started having those thoughts where I was like, will I shit myself if I'm asleep and this is happening? Like, will I shit the bed right now? And then I was like, what are the consequences of shitting the bed at this condo? Like, what do we have? Like, what are we gonna have to pay if I shit the bed? Will it escape if I shit the bed? Like, I was like, I had these thoughts while I was trying to like figure out what I was gonna do, and I went to bed, woke up, no shit in the bed, blew up the toilet again. But could you not?
Yeah.
It's just air too. It's just like.
I've been having a lot of that recently.
And
It is so much fucking air, and then occasionally a fucking cruise missile comes out.
And
Just in the middle of a gas war, here comes a missile.
in all that mustard gas, here comes a fucking shell.
And it doesn't hit the ground softly. No, there's some splash happening here, and it's enough to make me want to die.
And so for the whole trip, this is what the whole reason why I'm talking about this is because after that, the whole trip I was just having nothing but them hot ass shark poop shoots coming out of my butt. And Emily, I really hope you're not listening to this episode.
Emily, I really hope you're listening to this episode. Who's Emily?
Oh, that girl I went on a date.
Right.
I don't think she even gave the podcast a second look. So
If you did, I am sorry.
if you did, then shout out Alexis.
Top 10 things not to do when trying to get a girlfriend.
I know.
I know.
After our date, I sat there and I had like talked about how much she should watch the clips. And the very first thing I say is shout out Alexis, and I was like, is that going to come across like that? I was just some other girl or something like that? Because that's the only thing the clips say about her. And then I was like, oh wait, I forgot I was the king of yapology, and I completely explained the Alexis situation.
The entire thing.
Like our whole lore, I basically just explained to her. That whole 7 hours that we were hanging out, I was just like, yeah, so we'll sit down and we'll literally just talk about
anything.
like kissing each other and fucking each other. But like, and we'll get really close, but we won't do it. We won't do it. We get so close, but we just won't do it.
Just won't do it. Just
won't do it.
But we get really close. just like so close. And just,
We can't. We
but
can't.
we,
do
but we
that.
can't. But we can't do that. But we can get close. We can get really close. Shout out Alexis, guys. Anyways, actually, what's up, brother?
Oh, and since we're on the topic of both of those, while we were on this date, we were walking around 25th Street, and we were passing some people, and I just out of nowhere, I kind of hear special teams, special players, whatever, and I was like,
What's up, brother?
I sat there and I was like it was like my ears perked up. Like if they could move when they heard something, like it heard it and it moved.
You look like a cat.
Yeah, but I didn't break conversation with her. And then they started walking past us, and they were doing the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. They were doing it, and then they are now looking at me in my face. These two dudes and one chick are walking, and both dudes are doing that and staring at me in the face. And they're doing the whole thing, like waiting for me to respond. And so I'm kind of like, I'm giving them this look, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, so that they get real close and they're doing it. And then I go, what's up, brother? And they lost their fucking minds. And they were just like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, what's up, brother?
As they kept going down the street. And then she goes, what is that? And I had to explain. I was like, all right, so this guy.
So there's this guy named Sketch.
And he's really funny.
Special teams, special players.
And he's got like these ticks, and he does this thing. It's like a whole thing that he does. And I explained that to her, and like, and I had to just, she had no idea. And I was just like, yeah, so, and I was like, how did Cade's mom know about this? But she didn't.
Right? My mother knew everything about it.
That was something that I was wanting to tell Cade immediately after it happened. What's up, brother?
I keep getting the videos of him like with no background, like it's put onto something, and it's just him going, like zooming in on him, and he's going
Yeah.
slowly with something going on. I keep getting those, and it just makes me giggle.
I keep getting the LeBron James sun
You
meme.
are my sunshine.
It's like my For You page is just such fucking brain rot.
Oh my god.
It is awful, and it is the funniest thing ever.
It's just, I think there's two different forms of brain rot, all right? One of them is that stupid, like, gyat shit that everyone's, like, doing, like the, man, I saw a video of it the other day, and it was, like, if brain rot was like a zombie virus kind of thing, or something like that, and they were, like, running after him, saying all these stupid slang things that we have at the moment. And it was like that. It was like yacht and skibidi or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Gyat could be funny, though, if you say it correctly.
In the right circumstances, there's a lot of ways that those can be funny. But, like, when they're saying it unironically, and it's like...
I think I just tested the maximum volume of my voice box. Or just maximum vibration range, because I hit the limiter. Red line.
You yelled, and the vibration shattered your fucking jaw.
It's not, my voice box is just a rev limiter. It just that's what I was doing.
No, you went like this. It usually tops out about here. You went it
That is
broke and then slung back.
That is true. I think I just pushed like 50 pounds of boost into the machine, and then it just obviously exploded.
That was actually the gas bubbles that were popping went into it was loading up that boost.
Carson, can you add an explosion when I do finger guns? just to spice up your editing a little if you got bored. He hates me for this, and I love it.
Also, so yeah, the brain rot.
He's not.
There's two forms. There's that one where it's like the unironic, and people are like just using it, and it's just like it hurts when people like it like almost physically hurts you when people actually do that. And then the other form of brain rot is the one that I was telling you electricity when we were watching that clip from Almost Friday, where it's just like this stupid like
Peanuts.
Electricity. The electricity peanuts is a great one. Saying
just jorking my peanuts
and like fart and poop, like poop.
Fucking fork.
Poop, though, like I can't. Poop is the funniest thing. Like the word itself, the action is fine, but the word poop.
May I raise you? Poo-wop.
Poo-wop is a good one. I also really enjoy fart or fard. I farting.
Farted is so much better.
I fard.
Oh, I think I farted.
Sorry guys, I fard.
Poot.
Poot, dude. It's a mix of both worlds.
Dude,
and
poot is so good.
when someone hits me with a poot, are you kidding me?
Dude, I just fucking pooted.
When someone hits me with a pooted, I cannot contain the giggles.
No, pooted is a great one.
Bubbles out of me. And so, and then
I love how we were just kind of like moseying through some stories for a minute. As soon as we got on poot, we're like, oh my god,
poot.
And we just haven't shut the fuck up.
Poot. I was fighting, Kate. I was fighting. Poot.
Don't clip that.
I'm gonna do it again, and that fucked me up.
That's getting clipped.
Another one, brick. I really like brick.
What about bronc?
Bronc is pretty good.
Bronc is pretty good.
Bronc is pretty good. I wasn't expecting bronc.
That just came up in my head, I'll be honest.
Or frong. Frong is good.
Nah, that's close to frog.
I don't like the zh and frog. Yeah,
But
I don't like the
frog
zhuzh.
fridge.
I don't like the zhuzh.
Okay, but what else do you call a frog fridge other than frog?
That's what that is?
That's what
this
that is.
whole time I thought it was supposed to be like garage.
No.
Like frog garage.
No.
So when you said that, when we were talking about the frucket and stuff, I was imagining an
Like
entire
a garage full of fucking...
full of frogs.
Like packed to the brim, every cubic centimeter
is frog.
Is frog.
Yeah. The entire time you've been telling me that frog is to me has been the frog garage. I never put fridge. I didn't put that in there.
See, I can see where you got that.
Right, because they're both zhuzh.
Yeah.
You both get the zhuzh out of them.
Yeah, no, it's a fridge. Frog fridge.
That's a lot more.
Frog.
I like the. I don't know.
Makes
To
more.
me,
It makes more sense.
it's
now,
like
huh?
it's like more contained.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah.
Keeps them cool.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps them just.
Don't put them in the ice maker.
No. Well, I might, so then I can push the button thing.
It
and then
doesn't.
They slide out into my
doesn't
hand.
Work. Damn. It shreds the frogs.
Oh fuck. We don't like that.
No.
Yeah,
I did that, and I just got a frog heart.
I like the one that they said a tump.
Tump.
Tump is a
Yeah,
good
that
one.
is a good
I
one.
really like tump.
I know. I'm just trying to think of all the brain rot words I like.
I really like stunk. That's another
Stunk?
good one. Stunk.
Man, that fucking stunk.
Like that. It's stinky. Stink is a good one too.
That is a good one.
Damn, that shit stink,
Stinky better.
bro. Stunk.
Stinky. That's where that one comes from.
Yeah.
That's the brain rot for that.
Stinky.
Ha poop. Ha ha.
Yeah, that's a good
I've
point.
not thought of that one. That's why it's funny to us.
Stinky.
Ha poop. Ha ha. Stinky.
Ew, imagine hearing that, like, in a really dark hallway. Just reverb, like.
Just you're walking down a hallway in an abandoned hotel for some reason.
Yeah, well,
and then all of a sudden,
Stinky. Poop.
just getting closer.
yeah, that would be horrifying.
Yeah. Then you just see that PNG of the gorilla.
No, wait. No, and then all of a sudden, someone walks by, and they're just like, do you hear that? And then all of a sudden, you just hear.
Stinky.
And the whole time, that thing that was talking was just your colon. And it was getting closer because it was about to come out of your butt and fart. No longer a brain check. This is the gut check.
They've hit the second tower.
Yeah, Kate has 9/11 in his colon at all times.
At all times. Oh, dude, yeah, my farts are just fucking building jumpers.
No, your farts are jet fuel. But
No.
they can't melt
No.
the steel beams.
No, the jet fuel is my actual poop.
Oh, right.
Because that shit comes out like hot fucking lava.
Yeah, hot lava snakes.
Hot lava snakes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I have a NASA countdown every time I take a shit.
Plop.
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 And then I plopped my dick down.
Blarp. Blarp.
And then I plopped my dick in your mouth. Bungus.
Oh, dude, bung.
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 Bung goes crazy.
Ah!
Okay, we need to stop. This is like the most uninteresting shit.
Bung?
Bunger.
Are you bung? Oh my god, I love bung, dude. Okay, I've been playing Fallout, and
This guy's been playing Fallout.
every time I'm walking towards, hey guys, it's me, John Fallout. I don't want to set the world on fire. Hey guys, it's me, John Fallout. War doesn't change.
Hey guys, it's John Fallout. They call me the Wanderer.
It's me and my pal Cockworth.
Me and my best friend Preston Gravy. Anyone like that?
Me
hasn't
and my
played
pet
Fallout.
shit meat.
You should have just said dog shit. God, yeah. If anyone that listens hasn't played Fallout, this is gonna just be so fucking dumb.
What is happening? There was every time bung, dude. Bung.
Fuck up.
Every time.
Man, I brought the word up and I wanted to die.
Every time I need to go to a bunker of any sort
Okay.
in this game, I will tell Caleb, I'll go, oh, and he'll be like, what? And I'm like, dude, we're going to a bunker. And he doesn't really see the comedy in it, but and then we'll be walking around and I'll be like, bunker, 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 bung, we're heading to the bunker, and
Bunger.
don't clip that. And
That's getting clipped.
and it's just every time I'm able, or like the bunger truck that I built, it's just
Did build the bunger truck.
Bunger, Chungman Bungerson.
Chungman Bungerson.
God, it is so good.
It is so good.
I have a lot of good one-offs I wanted to talk about today.
A lot of good one-offs.
Yeah, a lot of good one-offs. Like Brain Rot was a good one. I mean, I know the camera's probably going to cut here in a moment, but
Correct. Did you notice for like the past minute I was just repeating back what you said?
no.
Yeah, I was doing that.
I like that.
I got bored, I'll be honest.
This was a good one-off. This one just says, "Sir, are you high on marijuana pot?" No. I'm high on marijuana bowl. You don't smoke with a pot. You smoke with a bowl.
It's the dumbest fucking shit. And what pisses me off is you don't even smoke, so you wrote that down sober.
Yeah. At work.
What the fuck?
I was like, you know, it'd just be really so funny that I should put it in my notes and bring it up on the podcast. This joke that I just made up. I also
Alexis, that whole stand-up thing, cut it. Yeah, it's not happening.
No. There's a reason why I wrote that down, and we might not get to it because I don't know if I want to. I did want to put. I wrote these down like in my notes because I wanted to put them on Almost Friday's Instagram post, but they haven't posted the thing that I want them to post yet. And it was that
this guy can see the future.
They have a direct line, a speed dial to my funny bone. These guys. And then the other one was going to be like, I also just got diagnosed with brain fart instead of brain fog or brain rot. It was brain fart.
Brain rat.
Brain fart. Rat?
Rats? Rats?
No.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Cut this whole thing.
A rubber room. A
Since
rubber
you're
room
just
with
sitting
rats.
there editing for us. Could you just cut?
And rats make me crazy.
Cut this.
Crazy.
Bung.
Crazy?
Bunger.
I was crazy
I was
once.
Bunger once.
They locked me in a room.
They locked me in a bunger.
A rubber room.
A rubber bunger.
A rubber room with bungers.
A rubber bunger with bungers.
Rubber bunger. Man, speaking of fucking brain rot,
I was going to start reading out.
I was wondering if I was just giving you an opportunity to like get your notes in order.
Well, I was just looking at him and I was like, I just was going to start reading out my gym routine. Chest, back, chest, shoulder.
Starts reading like the Declaration of Independence.
Poop, probably. That's on my...
We should check it.
Yeah.
We're way past.
That plays at my work, and the way that the TVs are positioned, like you'll start to walk away from one and the song will drift out,
And
but
it
it's just right in that range where the next TV will drift in as the other one drifts out, so you can never escape the song that's playing. And so the first time that I heard it playing, I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I just hear the, I don't want to set the world on fire. And I just stopped everything I was doing with my eyes wide. And I was like, where is that coming from? I was like, my pit boy.
I really wanted to print out one of those mini Pit Boys, like because it was a ring.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't have the filament for that. Plus, it would break.
Yeah, I don't think you have enough filibuster for that.
Oh, I have enough filibuster for fucking any and everything, baby boy.
So the reason why I wrote down the stand-up thing is because I wanted to bring up the stand-up bit that I sent you not too long ago
Shout out, Alexis.
with the paternity leave stuff.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
So, Alexis, give me some notes here, okay? I was thinking about writing a stand-up idea all based off of this where women get paternity leave that's usually like 1 to 2 weeks where they take care of their newborn child and recover from giving birth. Men don't get nothing. As we didn't have to go through the birthing process, people think that we don't need the time off. So I'm starting a petition for fraternity leave. Fellas get 1 week of nothing but boozing and gambling and partying as a break from that annoying ass baby and my complaining ass wife. Okay? We also offer fraternity leave packages, including visors, pit vipers, silly koozies for your beer, whistles, glow sticks, fun little sock puppet guys, and a whole lot of liquid IV. The only flaw is a legend named Stan Halen, who strategically got women pregnant on fraternity leave, so he was in a permanent place of fraternity leave. Some call him the Genghis Cock for all vaginal conquering he performed.
What
To
did I
this day,
What did I say in the middle of that?
he is fucking and sucking his way through fraternity leave to ensure he never has to work again. You said every single mother is going to hate us, but man, the fellows are going to love us.
Yeah.
So
What
that
else was
that was my idea of a stand-up thing I was going to try and work on. Obviously, I'm going to add more stuff to it, and obviously I'm not serious
Oh yeah,
about it.
I loved the Stan Halen.
Yeah.
Just barely trying from Van Halen.
Yeah, because I got that. I pulled that. The pictures I sent after that was an actual guy from Workaholics who was Stan Halen, and he was the one getting people to put tampons soaked in vodka up their butts or whatever alcohol, and he was supposed to be an Oakley rep, and he had like this whole thing, and then it turns out that he's just a psycho guy that just got kicked out of college and continues to live in those years, but completely bros down in the most crazy way. And so that was my stand-up idea. Then another one that I had in the chamber I wanted to bring up was with Zach. And
Who the fuck?
yeah, I don't know who this guy is.
Who? No, who the fuck do they think they are?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Running around, leaving scars, protecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me.
Don't come back for me.
Don't come back at all.
Don't come back at all.
Man, I love poetry night.
So I sent him this picture. It was of me, Fletcher, and Zach in my Polaroid. We were sitting on the back of someone's truck or something. So I sent that to him, and he was like, that was popping up for me. Those are the greatest pictures or something like that. And I said, we got to get the gang together and waste all 8 shots on just the dudes. And I was like, or we can get another one and do 16. And he goes, that's facts. I'll do 16 by myself, fool. All this muscle I've put on makes me drink like a champ.
Is that Ethan?
No, this was Zach.
And isn't he like 4'8"?
And I said, I meant 8 to 16 Polaroid shots, you alcoholic meathead fuck.
Yeah.
I was not talking about alcohol. I wanted pictures of us. It was just of a Polaroid, and I said 8, and then we could buy another one and do 16. So I get that the word shots might be misleading to an alcoholic meathead fuck, but...
No, here's the thing. I am a self-proclaimed alcoholic. No, I immediately thought, oh, camera, because being your friend... Camera.
And
you don't do shots.
Even in the context of the conversation, it was of a picture of a fucking camera and the Polaroid with it. So then he goes, oh shit, yeah, you got a point with the alcoholic meathead part. And I said, oh, but not the fuck part? Noted. And then he said, maybe just a little. And I said, someone get this guy 16 shots, a full chicken, and his fucking keys. And he said, hey, you can call me Taz the way I'm built like a Dorito on top of sticks. And I didn't know how to respond to that, so I said, I'll call you Taz because you're a manic animal.
Yeah.
And
that's immediately what I thought of.
That's a pretty good one, right?
The Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. And then he said, that's fair, especially when I've got 16 back shots in me. I mean, 16 shots of Jack. 16 shots of Jack. And I said, hey, bro, what do you want? Oh, I'll have 16 Jack shots and a coffee shot. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll take 16 back shots and a bukkake shot.
Solid order. Solid fucking order right there. That's what I get at Starbucks. Bukkake shots are my favorite.
A good old-fashioned bukkake shot.
Yeah.
And let's see if I had any other...
Bunkake.
Bunkake.
Now that's brain rot. Shout out Alexis.
Shout out Alexis. The muffin texts were something I wanted to get into.
What?
So me and that girl, Emily, which is really funny because I told myself while I was mowing the lawn yesterday, I was like, I should stop name dropping women that like I talk to on Tinder or like I talk to and they just fucking stop talking to me. I should stop doing that because that might be like not a great idea. And then I was like, yeah, so tomorrow I'm not going to say like it's her, blah, blah, blah. And then I did anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, so her name's Emily. She lives at.
And she sent me a picture of these just phenomenal looking muffins that she made.
Ooh.
They look. I'll show you the picture because they just look fantastic.
Oh, bread. Oh, God. Oh,
And
bread? Why?
They were raspberry and white chocolate muffins.
God damn it. That sounds so good.
So fucking bussin' too.
Fuck you, because I can't eat bread.
And I said like I was gonna steal them or something in one of our conversations. We kept making jokes about it.
Man, I'm just floating to it in the air like a pie.
And then she said, "You don't have to steal them, but I can save you some muffins if you want, though." And I said, "You should save some muffins. ... for yourself, 'cause we gonna take them." And she said, "Wow, I was trying to be nice, but no, you're just gonna rob me instead." And I said, "I'ma steal them." And she said, "Rude, you don't get any anymore." And I said, "That's fine, 'cause you won't have any to give after I steal them." And she said, "Nuh-uh."
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
And then she said, "That's not how this works." And I said, "It is when I have the muffins." And she said, "But you don't, I do." And I said, "But you won't, not for long."
She sends you a video of her just eating every muffin.
Just
She's like,
rapidly.
"Oh, yeah, fuck you."
And she said, "You don't know that." Or no, she said, "You'll never get them. I hid them." And I said, "Not very well." And she said, "You don't know that. You're not here." And I said, "No, you don't know that. Or, no, you don't know that. I'm everywhere. I live in the shadows for Gotham."
Oh, my God.
And she said, "I knew you were going to say that, and I don't believe you." And I said, "You don't believe me, or you don't see me."
I like how progressively he's just gotten louder.
That's the whole conversation turned into all caps.
No, just even steadily through the yelling, you're gaining a decibel every couple of
'Cause
seconds.
that's how it felt.
Fair.
And I also felt like Megamind when I was doing this. Like those stupid like back and forth. Like I felt like I almost sent a picture of Megamind yelling and was going to be like, "This is me right now."
No bitches.
And so she said, "I don't believe you. I would know if you were here." And I said, "Not if I'm good at what I do." And guess what? In the next text, I said, "I'm the best." She said, "Are you, though? 'Cause I bet I'm better." And I said, "I may be tall, but that means I can move long distances very quietly, very fast." She said, "Yeah, well, I'm small, so I can hide under your bed, and you'll never know I'm there." And I said, "That's fine. All you hear is random giggles and me talking to my cat. Oh, wait, what's that? You can also hear me eating all the muffins I stole." And she said, "You can't eat them if I've already eaten them, so take that." And I said, "Those
There
are
it is.
fakes. I put them there for you to find." She said, "No, the ones that you ate were fakes that I put there to trick you."
So this is just a battle of the clones at this point.
And I said, "Those fakes are still there. I put new fakes there to throw you off the scent." She said, "Yeah, well, guess what? I never even made muffins. I lied." And I said, "Shit, it sounds like we've got a whole mess of fake muffins now." And she said,
We have a whole lot of fake muffins.
"Well, what do we do with all of them?" And I said, "Throw them." She said, "No, that's a waste of money. You have to eat them." And I said, "Oh, well, like half of my fakes are like plastic." And then with an asterisk under it, I said, "Recycled plastic." And then I said, "So I thought we could just throw them at people." And she said, "Just random people in the streets?" And I said, "Yeah, I think so. Maybe yell things that don't make sense either, like mustard lover, meat sniffer, gag bar, or insert cash or select payment type."
You hear that and you're just like, what? Boof.
And she said, "Or toe licker." And she's like, "I like this idea. I don't think we'll get in trouble at all." And I said, "How could we? What are they going to say? They hit me with a fake muffin and said, 'Pinchy Chancho.' No one will believe them." She said, what if they have evidence, though?" And I said, "Like what? A fake muffin and a pain in the back of the head? You think a cop would waste their time trying to take that case when they could be trying to find the guy who stole your muffins? And then I sent her a picture of me with the muffins. And she said, maybe the cop is a private investigator pretending to be a cop trying to find the rude person who stole your muffins and then ate them and lied about that just to get you to go around and around trying to find them, only to figure out that they were always fake, and now you're filled with regret and all the wasted time, and you'll never feel happy ever again.
And microplastics.
And I said, they look so yummy because of the picture. And she said, no, they don't. And I said, the only thing I'm filled with is muffins. And she said, they're just a big government cover-up. It's a conspiracy. And I said, Muffin Gate? She said, yes. And I said, muffins landed on the moon and hired those PIs to follow us around. She said, and the muffins are just...
Okay, this is divulged into just such rot.
And the muffins are just tiny UFOs that tiny aliens that lived on the moon are flying. They're trying to infiltrate the Earth. And I said, that's okay. I can handle them with a dinner plate. She said, I heard they fight back, though, and they're mean. And I said, wouldn't be the first time Lunch tried to fight me.
When's lunch?
She said, that's fair. You seem fully equipped to handle the situation. I said, all I need is a spork. She said, very interesting choice of weapon. I said, I mean, come on. It's the best tool since the hammer. She said, I like scissors. I feel like scissors are superior. And I said, I think you're crazy. She said, I disagree. And
You should just send a rock emoji.
And she said, knife can do, or I said, knife can do what scissor can. She said, scissor can do more than hammer, though. And I said, I think I could prove you so wrong. I said, give me 5 tasks scissors can do, and I'm so sure I could do it with a hammer. She said, and then I said, I could do origami with 2 hammers. And then she said, 1, cutting hair. Fuck.
Got
2,
to hit him really hard.
2, opening a jar. I actually had a theory to this one without breaking it. 3, cut paper. Use the sharp end. That's easy. 4, prepare food. Are you kidding me? I could for sure prepare food with a fucking hammer. 5, stabbing someone. Sharp side of the hammer. Easy.
Hammers
Stab.
are actually quite commonly used in, like, murders.
Yeah.
Because you can just dunk into the head.
Yeah. And so I said, okay, you got me with the hair, but I can do the rest for sure. She said, you cannot stab someone with a hammer. And I said, yes, you can. And she said, how? And I just sent a picture of a hammer. That's all I need to explain this. She said, how do you open a jar then?
You
And-
should have just, like, taped a knife to a hammer. Just sent it to her.
That would have been great. It was like quite literally Google.
Just a PNG.
Yeah. And she said, how do you open a jar then and not smashing it, like twisting the lid off? I said, give me 2 hammers. I can do it. She said, no, you only get 1. I said, turn the jar on its side, use the pointy sides, curve, and pin the lid against the handle of the hammer and the curve and twist.
Here's another thing. Never said it was just a hammer.
I think that's when yeah.
If you get a pick and you
then hammer the pick, easily
spin
spin
the
it.
fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what they're used for already. Yeah, that's the legitimate use already.
And she said, would it work, though? And I said, theoretically, I think so. It also depends on the hammer. The ones with rubber grip would obviously do better. She said, guess we have to do a science experiment then. And I said, only if I get muffins if I'm right. She said, yes, you can have the muffins if you're right. And I said, hell yeah. And if I'm wrong, I won't steal them. And she said, okay, deal.
So if you're right, you get muffins and you steal them?
And that was the last text we sent last night until, like, this morning and everything. But that was from, like, 10 o'clock to midnight we were doing this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. So she's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's just as, I almost said the word, special as you. Just so everyone knows, I'm going to randomly leave during this cut. Because I don't like you guys anymore. I hit my teeth. That was karma.
Kate, after the camera cut, Kate said, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't think I want to be here anymore.
This is not fun anymore. I want to go play Fallout.
So that was Muffin Gate.
Yo, holy fuck. What the hell? Like, that was more brain rotty than our conversation.
It was.
Granted, if we had a whole day to talk, it would divulge into probably just a different language.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's pretty great.
Bunger spork fart poot.
Fucking I didn't want to laugh at that.
Fart noise.
Here, hold on. I'm going to play a sound. Damn. Damn. I know it's going to make you laugh. And it's one that I've shown you in the past.
I did write down Kendrick and Drake and Metro to talk about the beef. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. That is a good one.
It is such a good sound.
You know what we need to do is just a video of us. Like, again, we should be playing like. Let's go back to some Lethal Company. Or we could do like a backrooms thing again, and it's just regardless of what we're playing, we need to do that and like just let our brain, like, we got to do it drunk again.
Yeah, that was something.
Like, let the brain rot kick in and take over while we play game and make sound into microphone and camera.
If only my editing software wasn't, made with a bag of dicks. Then we could have actually had a fucking video out of that shit, 'cause it was funny.
I put one out.
Oh, I know. It was something.
Yeah, you want to talk about brain rot.
That is some brain rot.
That is a very, I think I radiate it somehow. Like, it's like if I were to have eaten some sort of radioactive brain rot isotope and it just sits in my stomach.
I was about to say, you could power an RTG.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just exude it. It just radiates off of me, but it doesn't affect me as fast as it affects people around me.
Homeboy gives other people sunburns. Yeah, I'm talking to my dick right now.
I ate lead as a kid, and that was already an issue, but then now it lined my stomach. And the radioactive is just like...
Whenever I went to the dentist and they put the lead vest on me, I just started eating
I just took a bite, dude.
And they're like, don't do that. And then I'm like, why not?
But, I mean, are we not here to see if my teeth are cool or
Right.
what, dude?
Yeah, I got a dip.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Dinner.
It's not gonna be. We're going to Olive Garden. I can't even eat there.
I want to see you deep throat a breadstick cake.
I literally can't. My gag reflex is too bad.
My gag bar.
I'll be back. All right, bye guys. Shout out Alexis. I love you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you gonna?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank fucking God we got rid of that guy. What? Hey, did you forget something?
We're hanging out with Carson.
Hey, real quick before you leave, you know how last time we did the whole and cut thing, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how we just did the whole thing backwards?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be action.
Uh-huh.
I didn't catch that till I was editing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
Okay, bye.
We're not directors.
BBL Drizzy! BBL Drizzy!
Yeah, guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Carson. This is cool. I don't know how much left I had. I did want to talk about Kendrick and Drake's beef, and obviously Metro putting that song out, BBO Drizzy, which was already a song that existed by some person that he just sampled it, but it was perfect. I don't understand. It was just like the perfect, like the stars aligned for that song to be made and then put into this beef. But it kind of controlled the internet for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, I actually forgot my wallet and keys.
Oh, yeah, they're right there.
I got out to my car and I'm like, how do I unlock this?
Now, how do I get out of here?
It's like, wait a second.
But yeah, I was going to talk about that, but I feel like it kind of controlled the internet. We don't want to do that. We want brain rot. We want poopy, stinky fart poot, you know? That's just how we be out here in these streets. Here it is. Okay, there's my phone. I did have one more thing before we hang up the fucking phones. Before we get out of here. So, I was trying to do some edits for last episode that came out, and with the DS, so we were talking about like the stuff I recorded on there and everything. And I gotta say, I was like, oh, sweet, yeah, maybe instead of like just letting you guys not hear it or taking a video of it, I can go to the SD card that's inside of my DS, throw that on the computer, and take them off and put it in there. Like, it would be so funny. So I took the SD card out, threw it into my computer, clicked on it, went through, found all this stuff, and I was like, now hold on just a second. These look like files that are like video, like, and there's only a couple. But it looks like video and photo files. I didn't understand what it was, so I double-click, and it's a picture of my grandpa's old dog laying on a table, and I was like, I don't remember taking that with my DS. This is weird. So then I go to the next thing. I go click on one of the videos, and I am now just, the first thing that pops up is a video of me as a kid on Christmas Day, and the first thing I say to my mom is, wait, I need to go check on the reindeer food that I left out the day before. And she's like, all right, I'm going to go check and see if Santa was here. And so she goes down, and she's taking a video of my gifts that are on the couch and everything. I had a little drum set. And then she's like, oh, man. And I guess I got excited. And Caleb's dad was like, wait, no, don't go yet. And my mom was like, stay up there. And then she goes back over, and she goes, all right, you can come down now. And I come down, and you see me just so excited about these gifts. And then you can see my face. I'm like almost about to cry. And then she's like, what is it? And then the camera stops. And the rest of these videos were from my childhood. Like, it was my 7th birthday or something like that. I can't remember which birthday it was, but I was pretty young. And I just found a bunch of these videos from that time. And I just sat there. So all, like, a big chunk of last episode, instead of editing, I was just watching all of these videos and just sitting there being like, oh my God, I still have that gift that they gave me. Or, holy shit, I remember that weird paintball gun thing that I had that wasn't really paintball. It was like a goo thing. It was so cool, though. And then the best part, my favorite part, is my mom asks me what I want for Christmas. And, of course, I say tech decks in there. I list a couple other things, and then she goes, and then I kind of like say some stuff, and then I come in like, more toys for the cats, and I say it kind of softly, like very innocently. I'm like, more toys for the cats. She goes, more toys for the cats, and she pans down to our cats that we used to have, and she's like, oh yeah, they need more toys because they keep getting into our garbage, huh? And I go, yeah. And she goes, anything else? And I go, to spend time with my family on Christmas. Cutest fucking thing ever. And I had a little lisp because I quite literally did lose my 2 front teeth. And so when we sang that, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, that was about me. That song was written about me. It's nothing. It's crazy. It's nothing crazy. It's just, it's casual. Then she's like, what about Game Boy games? And I go, oh yeah, Game Boy games and a DS games, and like I go into it, but I thought that was really cool, and maybe I'll throw a clip in there just because it's cute.
Santa?
Yes, what do you want for Christmas?
Drum set.
A drum set. What else?
More tech decks.
More tech decks? What else?
And cats have more toys.
More toys? Oh, the cats need more toys, yeah. They're getting bored and chewing up our garbage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything else that you want?
To spend time with my family on Christmas.
That'll be fun, huh? And did you want, like, any more Game Boy games? Or
Yeah, Game Boy games and a DS.
a DS.
And DS games.
Then the last thing I wanted to say is we were sampled on a song. Two Brains, One Cell was sampled on a song by a friend of the pod, fan of the pod, Nix. He sampled the episode that he was on where Kate is talking about, all right, let's talk a little bit about you and all this kind of stuff. So he samples that, and into the beginning it's the interlude, and it's the coolest fucking shit ever. What a genius, that guy. Love him. Also, he had 2 new songs come out, and one of the pictures for his artist pick thing, or I think it was that, was a picture of this guy. who looks like he's just getting railed, I think. And I sent him a screenshot, and I said, "Brother, what is this?" And the voice note that he sent back to me was probably the best thing. His laugh had me cackling at work so loud. It fucking killed me. We're going to see if I can play this for you guys.
Ooh, ooh, cause that's how good the song is, bro.
One more time.
Ooh, ooh, cause
That maniacal ass fucking laugh sent me. So make sure you guys go listen to that song. Make sure you go on all platforms, by the way. It's called the Bacardi, like the alcohol Bacardi. I think that's what it, yeah. Interlude, all caps. And he had a new song. I can't remember what it's called. Don't Hate Me, Brother. But go listen to those. Better Days might not actually come out till next month, beginning of next month. Still having trouble finding album art, and I have the scheduling thing is weird. So I think we're gonna get it weird. I think we're gonna get it in the beginning of June. All right, people. All right, are we good? Like, subscribe, subscribble, follow, comment, all sorts of heinous things. Any brain rot, just comment it. Lexus, let me know about the stand-up thing. Don't. It was a funny idea, and but don't. So yeah, make sure you do all that. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify and everything. There was another thing I was going to say after that, and I am not remembering what it is, but it's okay because the camera's probably going to cut. Literally, go fuck yourself. I love you. I hate you. I love you, but I wouldn't tell you that, and I hate you. So please just do all that, and have a good rest of your fucking week, you dickhead.